Hi, I'm Henry Grady, and this is all about me.
Henry Grady was born on May 24th, 1850 in Atlanta, Georgia.
My parents were William S. Grady and Ann Gardel Grady. Dad died when I was young, so Mom raised me for most of my life.
He showed lots of talent as a writer and debater from a young age.
That's right. I graduated from the University of Georgia and then attended the University of Virginia for history and literature.
After discovering his love for writing, Grady pursued a career in journalism.
My unique writing style is what made me so popular. I wrote for many newspapers such as the Rome Courier, the Atlanta Daily Herald, and the Atlanta Constitution, which I own.
He owned 1/4 of the Atlanta Constitution, which his friend sold to him in 1880.
Close enough.
The Atlanta Constitution was a very important newspaper that supported the New South. Grady agreed with the Bourbon Triumvirate's idea of industrializing the South, so he pushed for it in his newspaper.
Some people said the newspapers I wrote were full of propaganda, but to me, all I wanted to do was propagate my ideas.
While writing for the Atlanta Daily Herald in 1874, he published an editorial titled The New South.
Sure did. It pushed for the idea of the New South and got many people on my side. I believe that forget the Civil War and focus on the industry.
The most important thing that Henry Grady did for Georgia would definitely be hosting the International Cotton Expositions.
I hosted 3 of them. They showcased Georgia's textile industry and helped Atlanta gain lots of fame. The first one was in 1881, the second was in 1887, and the final one was in 1897.
The expos brought in millions of visitors from around the world and encouraged many businesses to move to Georgia.
After seeing our incredible state, they couldn't resist.
The expos also brought in lots of money. Because Georgia had to accommodate for the large amount of people attending, they built lots of utilities that boosted the economy. Between 1880 and 1886, Henry Grady became the leader of the Atlanta Ring, a group of Democrats advocating for new Southern industries. Grady voiced his views. Because of his beliefs, many people called Henry Grady a racist and a white supremacist.
What can I say? I'm clearly better than them.
Anyways, even still, many people admired Henry Grady and respected him.
They even named Henry Grady High School after me and gave me a spot in the Georgia Writers Hall of Fame.
Students at Henry Grady High School have been protesting to get the name changed.
One of my favorite quotes is, "Most of the major ills of the world have been caused by well-meaning people who ignored the principle of individual freedom, except as applied to themselves, and who were obsessed with fanatical zeal to improve the lot of mankind." Don't you just get chills? And a few years later, on December 23rd, 1889, in Atlanta, I got pneumonia and died.
Henry Grady had a great life. He brought in the textile industry in Georgia and had a great influence on the state. He will be remembered for his great contributions to Georgia.
Go Henry Grady!